In the annals of time, in a corner of the world that history barely recalls, there existed a civilization whose achievements have faded into the mists of oblivion. Yet, among the fragments of their tales and the vestiges of their ruins, lies a story that has withstood the passage of millennia. The story of a game. This game, whose origins trace back to an ancient and mysterious era, was more than a mere physical competition. It was a sacred ritual, a way to honor the gods and connect with the cosmos through movement and strategy. The ancient practitioners of this sport, whose names have been lost in the dust of time, regarded it as a manifestation of divinity itself, a cosmic dance that transcended the boundaries of time and space. In those days, the playing fields were simple, marked by lines drawn in the earth and rudimentary hoops made of wood or stone. Competitors carried with them a leather sphere, symbolizing the sun in its journey across the sky, and faced off in epic battles that defied gravity and challenged the imagination. The tales of these ancient games have come down to us through the centuries, transmitted from generation to generation by the wise and the poets who found inspiration in their feats. It is said that the most skilled among the competitors were revered as heroes, and that their exploits were sung in songs that endured long after the civilizations that spawned them had vanished. But time is an unrelenting river, and the greatness of those ancient cultures eventually faded into darkness. The playing fields were reclaimed by nature, the hoops became ruins covered in moss, and the echo of the competitors' voices faded into the wind. However, the flame of that ancient game never completely extinguished. In the remotest corners of the world, in the hearts of those who yearn to connect with their deepest roots, the spirit of competition and camaraderie continued to burn. And so, over the centuries, the game resurfaced from the ashes, finding new forms of expression in each era and in every culture that embraced it. It was in the 19th century, on the bustling streets of Springfield, Massachusetts, where the game found its modern form. A man named James Naismith, inspired by memories of the ancient games he had heard in his youth, conceived a new version of the sport that captured the essence of those ancient rituals. Naismith, a physical education instructor at the local YMCA, sought an activity that could keep his students active during the long winter months when outdoor activities were impossible. Inspired by the games of his youth, he devised a set of simple rules and a clear objective: to throw the leather sphere through a hoop suspended in the air. Thus was born modern basketball, a sport that combines athletic skill with strategy and camaraderie. As the rules of the game spread throughout the world, basketball became much more than a mere pastime. It became a global phenomenon, a universal language that transcended the barriers of language and culture. And so, in 1946, in a small gymnasium in New York City, the National Basketball Association was born. Founded by a group of visionary businessmen and sports pioneers, the NBA set out to take basketball to new heights and spread its message of unity and competitiveness to every corner of the globe. Since then, the NBA has grown to become one of the world's foremost sports leagues, attracting the best talent from every corner of the globe and captivating millions of spectators with its unique blend of athletic skill, drama, and excitement. And though the game has evolved greatly since its humble beginnings on the dirt fields of antiquity, the very essence of basketball remains the same: the relentless pursuit of greatness, the spirit of competition, and the power of camaraderie.